Whatsoever being there is, endowed with glory and grace and power, know that they have sprung from a fragment of my splendour. Shri Krishna tells Arjuna that if he had to say it in short, then he will say one thing about seeing his vibhuti. 3 words are used by Shri Krishna in this verse to describe his vibhuti. Vibhutmat, beauty, grace or effectiveness. Shri, glory, and udit, power. Whatsoever being one sees with these 2 qualities, he should know that they have sprung from a fragment of splendour of the Supreme Soul. Shri Krishna has described in very short what one can call a vibhuti by giving 3 tests. Wherever you see, firstly, any beauty, grace or effectiveness, secondly, any glory, and thirdly, any power, Shri Krishna tells Arjuna that whenever he sees these 3 qualities, then he should begin to see the splendour of the Supreme Soul there. This is because they are because of the splendour of the Supreme Soul. These are the 3 tests for vibhuti: grace, or beauty or effectiveness, glory, and power. Wherever there is something that is more special than common things, then see God there. The word that God has used here is avagaja, which means to understand. From the 20th verse of this chapter, the Lord began the description of his vibhuti, and to the 39th verse. From verse 40, the Lord began summing up. In the majority of vibhuti that the Lord showed from the 20th verse to the 39th verse, the Lord used the word asmi, I am. This is the word that the Lord used. There are 3 places in which the Lord used the words instead of asmi, the word asmi, I am. In 2 out of these 3 places, the Lord used the word vidhi, to know. In the 24th and 27th verses, God used the word vidhi. Here, in the 41st verse, God uses the word avagaja. The word asmi is used in the majority of the verses where the Lord shows his vibhutis. The word asmi gives a direct, straightforward message. The Lord says that he is someone or something, and the matter is finished there. In the 28th verse, Shri Krishna said that Sarvanam asmi Vasuki. Of the serpents, I am Vasuki. In 29th verse, Shri Krishna said that Anandashta asmi Naganam. Of the Nagas, snakes, I am Ananta. These are direct messages. In the 24th and the 27th verses of this chapter, Shri Krishna used the word vidhi, to know. Through word vidhi, Shri Krishna alerts us and says that maybe your intellect and your mind may argue against it, but close these arguments and believe this. This is why the word vidhi is used. Where did the Lord use the word vidhi? In the 24th verse, God says that Virudhasam ja mukhya mam. Of the household priests, O Bharata, Arjuna, no need be the chief, Praspati. The word vidhi, to know, was used. The Lord is telling Arjuna to know. This part of the verse was about the matter of the Guru. Praspati is the Guru of the gods. Arjuna should know that of the household priests, the Lord is Praspati. The word vidhi is secondly used in the 27th verse, where the Lord says that Uttaishravasam Ashvanam Vilimam Amtrodbhavam Eravatam Gajendranam Naranam Janaradpam. Of horses, no need to be Uttaishravas, born of nectar. Of lordly elephants, I am Ervata, and of men, I am the monarch. Therefore, Shri Krishna has used the word vidhi for both gurus and kings. 2 people have power of conciliating. Either a guru can conciliate something, or a king can conciliate something. But the difference is that the guru conciliates with love, and the king conciliates with strength. There is no choice other than to listen to a king, but when the guru conciliates, then the guru conciliates with love. But in these 2 cases, it is very informative that when Shri Krishna described the guru in this chapter, then he used the word vidhi, and when he described a king, he also used the word vidhi, say that of all human beings. He is the monarch. Of course, the word vidhi was used throughout the 27th verse, so the word vidhi is used in relation to horses and elephants as well. But these 2 said with king. Therefore, horses and elephants can be seen in one meaning as being symbols of a king's strength. In ancient times, the strength of elephants was measured. Today, the strength of horses is measured. When a king conciliates with strength, then the horses and the elephants are symbols of strength. Now we use horsepower in measurement. When someone asks how strong the motor is, then the answer is given using measurement of horsepower. Just like there is horsepower today, in ancient times it was an elephant power. You will see this in old stories, for example, when it is written that Puma had a strength of 1,000 elephants. This was elephant power. Therefore, horses and elephants are symbols of strength. If I were to say it in the second way, then the symbols of a king's glory are the elephant and the horse. If a person has elephants and horses, then people would comment about how wealthy a person must be. That is why the elephant and the horse are mentioned alongside the king. Therefore, Sri Krishna used the word asmi and vidhi to describe his vibhuti. And now in this verse, Sri Krishna used the word ragacha, which is only said once in this whole chapter. Ragacha means to understand and to know this. Why does Sri Krishna use this word in this verse? Shukracharya writes in his commentary that Sri Krishna is telling Arjuna to understand it in this way. Ragacha from Chandni. The three promises of the Lord, where the word asmi is used, meaning I am, the guru, where the word vidhi is used, meaning to know, or king or the government, where the word vidhi is also used, meaning to know, cannot work while a human being does not understand herself, and the understanding is not there. This is why God said at the end that if one wishes to see the Lord in the world, then they should have is this one perspective, and this is the perspective of Ragacha. One should feel from the inside that the Supreme Soul is residing within them. If one does not see the Supreme Soul within them, and if lamp is not lit from within them, even when God says asmi, it goes to waste. No matter how much the Guru says, then it goes to waste, and no matter how much the king says it will go to waste. The purpose of Ragacha is for this lamp to manifest from inside. Sri Krishna says in this verse that wherever one sees grace, or a beauty of effectiveness, glory, or power, then they should understand that it has sprung from a fragment of the splendour of the Supreme Soul. Wherever there is something great, something beautiful, something attractive, something dear, something effective, something powerful, something important, something special, etc., then one should understand that it is the Supreme Soul. It cannot last without the God. There is the invisible residing behind the visible, and one should see this invisible. There is the unmanifest residing behind the manifest, and one should also see this. Only then will you be able to see the Supreme Soul. Otherwise you will not be able to see the Supreme Soul. One may say that the TV is beautiful, and that he likes it very much, because it is attractive, good songs come on it, good music comes on it, and many other good things come on it. Then a person would just be sitting down saying that the TV is beautiful, the TV is beautiful, the TV is beautiful. What is the energy with which the TV is running? A clever person may say that the telecasting is taking place from televisions, and cables from all over the world is what run the TV. They run because of the energy of electricity. If electricity fails, then the person at the television station will keep telecasting, and one will keep pressing buttons and nothing will happen. You can see all of this. You can see the TV station, you can see the television, you can see the television box, you can see the images on the television screen, and you can hear the sound. All of this can be apprehended, and all of this can be experienced by the sense organs. But what about electricity? Electricity is the reason why all of these activities are taking place. One cannot see this with their eyes. Sri Krishna is saying that he is that power. We keep seeing this picture in the form of the world, and say that we keep seeing this picture in the form of the world, and we keep seeing this Leela game in the form of the world. We can see everything in the world, but can we receive the supreme truth? This is the Lord. Radha Krishnanji has said it very nicely here that all things are supported by God. Things of beauty and splendour reveal him more than others. Every deed of heroism, every joy of sharing, every life of sacrifice, every work of a genius is a revelation of the divine. The epic moments of a man's life that are inexplicably beyond the finite mind of the man. All these things belong to the Supreme Soul. Many times in life, such miracles and epic moments come, and we cannot understand within limits of the mind why they happen. In such cases, understand that it is the touch of the Lord and the touch of divinity over there. When we make efforts to hold on to this and to synchronize with this in life, then the bliss of life increases a lot. Understanding this one truth, the supreme truth, in its various forms, and making efforts to see this, happens in Vibhuti Yoga, the yoga of the Lord's divine manifestations. End of verse.